Alright, we're gonna do the Kernan cycle trail, just the top part, not the bottom. Because I don't feel like doing the bottom part, it's too rocky. Plus this is my last loop of the day before I head back. It's right around 3:45 or so, 3:30. So it's gonna start getting dark soon. And I don't want to be out here after dark. That is for sure. Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt, and it wasn't even a very good shirt. Oh boy. So I've been sitting in my truck just like relaxing and playing on my phone, so I gotta warm up again. Oh my. Yeah, I posted out on that one. Sorry, Sean. I'm not feeling very gnarly right now. Especially got to ride like 150-mile ride next weekend on Sunday in Old Mexico. So that should be entertaining. I'm supposedly not going to run out of gas, but you know, who's to say? I don't have an odometer to tell how many miles I've gone, and I have a dark tank, so I don't know how many gallons I have left. So it'll be interesting. Luckily I'm not going alone, so I got that going for me. And as long as I ride a gear high and I'm not ripping on it for 150 miles, which I think will be pretty much impossible. There's no way I have the stamina to do that. It might take like 3 days to do that, 150 miles. Let's be real. But I'm glad I got on the bike today, especially with such a big ride coming up in like 4 days. 3 of which I'm working my 12-hour shifts now. So that'll be interesting. Matt's gonna be on his shiny new 2017 KTM 350 EXCF, which I got a chance to ride about a month ago. Yeah, about a month ago. 4 weeks ago. There's a video of my KTM ride day testing that my friends let me ride all their bikes, which is very nice of them. I don't know why they would after seeing the kind of stuff I do to my bike. But you know, I actually went shopping for a new bike, well, sort of, yesterday. Went down to the dealer, and I want a WR250F, the new one. I like those. Not crazy about the seat height though. So, oh god. But I got some pricing on a new YZ250FX, which is B red sticker, just like this one is. And you know, it's like almost $9,000 for a freaking dirt bike. I was like, Jesus Louise. I'm not going. I don't really like the dealer environment. I always buy all my bikes used anyway from some guy on Craigslist. So I don't know. I'll probably end up doing that again anyway. Not that I don't love the KDX, which is a great bike. It's just there's certain things about it that I'd like to change, which are not really feasible. Like the cockpit feels a little weird. I always find myself standing over the bars because the pegs are so close to the bars, and you really can't change that very cost effectively. And like just like old technology, I've really hit the limit basically of what I can do to make this bike more effective, which is fine. I mean, it's still a better bike than I am a rider, But I like something newer too. Those SSS forks on those new Yamaha, well, new, 2006 and later, so 10-year-old Yamahas are pretty nice. So maybe I'll get something like that. I don't know. And the 4-stroke would be okay for more of the long distance ride, like the one coming up on Sunday in Mexico. So, you know, I don't know. It's like, I don't want to get, well, I'm not going to get rid of the KDX. It'll remain as a spare bike, backup bike, buddy bike. Maybe I'll lower it and let Sid ride it, or convince her to ride it, because she does think it's pretty big. You know, so, you know, I don't know. Just an idea. It's not like the KDX can't do all the things that everybody else's bikes do, like the new ones. It's just, it's a little harder in some ways to do them. Plus it's just older and like weird stuff like the tail of the frame is bent because it's not a removable subframe, and like it's heavy there because of that, and I can't fix it, and like there's no really good, like the aftermarket's pretty bad on it now because they haven't made it for like 11 years and they haven't changed it for 20 years. This is the same bike as it was in 1997. So, it's 2007. Oh, sorry, it's 2017. So I'm riding a 20-year-old bike, essentially. Which honestly, this is the most modern dirt bike I have. Or have ever had. Well, no, that's not true. My 125, my YZ was more modern by a few years. But now it has the same forks as that YZ did, and better actually. So I've improved them with the Dave J mod and changed the mid valve. So now it's like just as good, if not better, than those YZs of the early 2000s, at least for off-road. The shock's not, I don't know, the shock could be better. It's fine, I could probably use a rebuild on this bike. I sprung it with a 125 spring. So, you know. Those are my plans. Try and find, as much as I hate to say it, I might buy a KTM though too. I think the problem with that is that there are no other, well, besides Husqvarna and KTM, there are no other brands that were making off-road bikes, like competent off-road bikes in the mid to late 2000s. Until about 2015, unless you bought a KTM or a Husqvarna when they're still around, if you rode off-road, you had to take a motocross bike and convert it, which I don't really want to do, because if I'm already buying something, I don't want to spend the money to mess with it, because I like wrenching on stuff, but I've got projects and I'd rather not have to wrench on it. I'd rather do it if I choose to. And why would I buy a bike to ride instead of this one, mainly, that's not as good, and I have to do stuff to? That doesn't make any sense. It's not like this thing's all worn out or nothing. It's got 36 hours on the piston rings and a reboard, redone cylinder. So not reboard, replated with that good Nikasil instead of that crappy electrofusion that came from Kawasaki when it was new. So I don't really want to spend. There's someone over there. I don't really want to spend like a bunch of money, like $6,000 and up on a bike, because, well, a used bike you can deal with that, because then it's not going to depreciate like crazy right away, versus like a new bike, which would, you know. So a new bike will depreciate like you wouldn't believe. Because, oh, that's the end of Kernan Cycle Trail, by the way, the top half. Cause yeah, I mean, you're paying what, 8 grand out the door. You sell it next year, it's only worth like 6. Whee! So I don't know. It's just pretty crazy, man. Now we're gonna go back up, same way we came. Anyway, so I rode the, I have ridden a 250FX, like a 15 YZ. My buddy Carmel Dave had it. I mean, I rode it around the field. Not like I really got into the woods or nothing with it back in Indiana. So, I like them. I like the power. I like the way they handle. Real nice. Real nice. So, and the forks are great. And the E-start's great. But I'd rather have a WR because of the green sticker thing. Like, I already have a red sticker bike that's very adequate. It's called a KDX 220R because this is a 2003. So it's not green sticker, it's red sticker. All bikes before 2003 are green sticker no matter what they are. So you can have the most clapped out, smokiest 78 RM400 or something, green sticker, right of your round. 2003 KDX 220R, that is 100% the same as a 2002. Nope, can't ride it. Can't ride it. In the summertime. Usually it's too hot to ride in the desert anyway, but up here too, you can't ride it. Which I think is some baloney. That's California for you. Good and the bad. Comes with the good and the bad. Like, good. Riding beautiful. Enduro trails. Towards the end of February. It's a beautiful day. The grip is amazing. But on the other hand, if I want to go out riding in August, and it's a nice cool day in the mountains, can't. Well, not that can't. Mustn't. Otherwise they'll come at you. So, and you don't want that. So, sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was trying to be cool. And grip and rivet. But yeah, I mean, those new, like I looked at a KTM 400 XCW online. That sounds like a KDX, but a little newer. But this also sounds pretty heavy. You know, 400cc 4-stroke for this kind of stuff. Well, that was really crappy. I've ridden my friends. Oh fuck! Ah fuck! Ridden my friend's 525 through stuff like this. Actually, it was here, not on this trail. A different one. I'm the only one. Just me.
I was wondering if you were coming back. Which way you went?
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys having fun today? It's beautiful dirt today.
It's hero dirt.
Oh. Howdy. You guys get that squared away?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I'm heading out of here after this, so you don't have to worry about me no more.
Yeah, we're going back to Pine Valley. So.
Okay, cool. Just the regular way or the cool way with single track off the road?
What's that?
The cool way or like just the regular way on Bear Valley Road?
Oh, the regular way on Bear Valley Road. Once we get up Kernan, we'll just take that.
Yeah. Cool.
But it's great.
Yeah, have a great time, guys. Enjoy. Oh, those guys were cool. Talked to them briefly. That CRFX had like a goofed up, what's it called? isolated triple clamp. Oh, fuck. Which, like, got bent. I think you bit it somewhere. But, I think I got it figured out with some karate kicks. So, good for them. I like that guy's KTM. I just don't have love for those CRF X's for some reason. And I don't know why. Maybe it's because all the guys I know that had them. Or they just seem like out of date. They seem KDX-like, but like 4-stroke and not as reliable. So my friend was telling me it's hard to put a price on reliability. You know, knock on wood, KDX has been through some shit and no problems. Like, I didn't have to do the piston and all that stuff when I did. I just chose to do it at the time because, you know, I was already, you know, preventative maintenance and all that. But, you know, once it's dialed in, it's dialed in. And it just works. Fires up pretty reliably. It's got tons of torque down low. Not like a 300, but close. Oops. So, I don't know. As you can tell, I'm very much undecided about what I'm going to do about a bike in the future. I think I was just jealous that everybody, like I wanted some too, envy that everybody had fancy new KTMs by comparison. You know, their bikes were designed within the last 20 years. So, maybe that's why I really wanted to get a new bike, get something else, but not like this bike is bad, it's just not as good. And that's just the case pretty much with any bike that's, you know, within the last 20 years. They're all good, mostly, you know, or good enough, as it were. It's not like the 70s versus the 80s, or the 80s versus the 90s, where we're going from like drum brakes, single leading shoe, damper rod forks, to cartridge forks and disc brakes and, you know, linkages versus like A-frame monoshocks versus dual shocks, and water cooled to power valve versus air cooled with no power valve. So, and carburetion's gotten better, but carburetion's been pretty good since like the 90s, you know? It's just incremental now. I don't think you're gonna ride a bike that changes what you think dirt bikes are like until, well, unless you ride like an electric bike or something, which I haven't done yet. Pretty interested to do. So hey, Alta Motorsports, Zero, Alta Motorcycles, I mean, get at me for a test ride. I'd like to try it. You know? I think it'd be pretty interesting to get, instead of just a pro's viewpoint, a Joe's viewpoint. The trail rider in all of us. Champion trail rider. You know, I think I'm going to podium on today's ride. I'm going to get top 3 of the ride today. Bring home some hardware. What do you guys think? Might have to do its own video. Because I've just been chatting, vlogging, hitting trees, on this, just cruising. Nice, relaxing trail. I really like this Kernan cycle, especially in the wet. Woo! Man, it was great. It was a great day. Beautiful day in sunny Southern California.